All right, guys, here's our last hand of the instant tournament. Unfortunately, we don't have a very good score. I've messed up some things that I maybe could have gotten right, but we're going to try and end strong here. It's always important to maybe focus a little bit extra, like at the very beginning of a session and at the very end. That is when your opponents are going to have the most trouble focusing, and you can gain a comparative relative advantage by reminding yourself that that's when humans tend to lapse in concentration, and just remind yourself, hey, the first two boards, last two boards especially, I'm going to really try extra hard to not dump anything here. All right, this time our partner opens, so we're definitely going to have this hand to ourselves. We have 12 points. We know that partner is capped at 12. Everybody's capped at 12. We'll put partner at like 10 to 12. South has exactly 12, which means that the opponents have somewhere between 16 and 18 points. We know that nobody can have more than 12, so East has 4 to 12, West has 4 to 12. Partners open a diamond. We're going to bid our 5-card spade suit first. And partner evens a no trump. I believe we want to use new minor forcing here. Let's make sure that that's what 2 clubs is. It is. Partner owns up to having 3 spades. And let's see, is there any reason to keep this out of game? We have 6.5 losers. Partner opened a diamond. Hitting 3 spades here just seems too delicate. I gotta tell you, I don't love this. I feel like maybe 3 spades is enough. In a singleton and partner suit, half, 2.5, 5.5, 6.5. It just feels too delicate. And I don't know. This is nagging me. It feels like it's not quite enough for 4 spades. If I felt like the bot was on the same page as me in regards to invites, and I knew that I could bid 3 spades here and he would only pass if he hated his hand, I would do it. Being as how this is an 8-board tournament, we need a good result anyway. That could go both ways, though. Everybody's going to bid 4 spades. I could just put all my chips on the game's going down here. Yeah, we'll bid 4. And we will analyze the opening lead, which is the 4 of clubs. Partner's got queen jack third, queen jack third, ace queen fourth, 3 small. I believe that's 12. We also have 12. We got ace king fifth, king 10 9 fourth, dry jack, jack third. And the opening lead's the 4 of clubs suit that neither of us bid, and we have 3 losers in. So yeah, check this out. We are off the first 4 tricks. If I open up that score slip and everybody's in 4 spades down 1, I'm going to be upset with myself that I missed the opportunity to stay in 3. What would have happened if I did just bid 3 spades here? I bet partner would have passed. This is kind of a crummy hand. All right, 4 clubs is led. Let's keep that in mind. Even when everything seems lost, try and focus, try and maintain some discipline and some concentration. So we'll go ahead and mentally note that club 4. A valid criticism, I guess, from people, especially who are starting to count hands, is like, how am I going to keep all this crap in my brain? And the answer is like, you're not at first. But if you take it one piece at a time, it'll get easier and easier. If you put the work in, it's going to come together. You're just going to get better at things that you practice. And this is the gateway to much better bridge. It's trying to figure out what the unseen hands are instead of just playing everything as if it's in a vacuum and we're just playing one suit at a time and we're not counting our tricks or trying to figure out what they've got. Bridge is going to become much cooler when you treat the entire thing as a detective problem. Okay? So anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying, if you've got room for like one thing, mentally make a note of that opening lead. Like say, you led the club 4, say it twice in your head, and at the end of the hand, like even if everything goes terribly wrong, be proud that you can say, I remember what the opening lead was. It's the club 4. I was able to ascertain that he probably had a broken suit. He probably didn't have the king. He doesn't have the ace because he wouldn't underlead the ace of clubs here. And it was probably a 4th best or 3rd best lead. So at the end of the hand, even if you go down like 7 or something revoked, something ridiculous, be proud that you can remember that club 4 lead. And we're just going down here, but we'll click through some tricks to make sure they beat us. Okay, so there's the ace king of clubs. West led from the queen 10 third. Oh man, and we'll update our notepad here. West had question, queen 10 third, East had question, ace third. There's the deuce of spades. And there's just nothing to this hand. We're just going to lose a heart. And that's it. Right? The trumps are solid here. And we can go ahead and win this and claim all the rest of the tricks but one. This was kind of a boring hand. Let's look at the score slip just to torture ourselves. Ended up at exactly 50%. Board 8. How many people stayed out of game? Yeah, scored 50%. Other tables. 4 spades. Other tables. What happened here? We not? What's going on here? If we go out to recent tournaments and go to the instant tournament and look at board 8, which hasn't scored up yet, it doesn't matter. I'm just kind of think it was funny that the hand felt fishy to me the whole time. And I identified one way that you could pick up on the board is just to stay out of game when everybody else was probably in it. And then I just rejected my own advice. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this series of 8 hands, tackling one at a time and using our notepad feature here. I'm looking for a better way to do this, guys. But just to keep track of the things that we're mentally thinking about. So on defense, think about what your partner's opening lead means. Think about if it's what was expected. Try to form a picture of Declare's hand and predict how he's going to play the hand. The main question you want to be asking yourself is whether it's an active or passive defense hand. And on Declare play, it's the same thing as always. Count your tricks and just try and figure out where the missing cards are based on what the opening lead is, based on how they've defended, yada, yada, yada. Nothing super new, but just got to take the time to count your tricks and work out the shapes of the unseen hands. So that'll be it for your videos for this week. I will see you again on Monday. Go Braves. Maybe they'll make some hay against the Red Sox and the Cardinals this weekend. Actually, patron member Cindy Hinshaw is going to be at the game on Friday. We're actually going to grab a beer and an appetizer with her husband and Audrey and me. So we're looking forward to that, Cindy. And all right, to the rest of you guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk soon.